Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to show you a bit around Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. If you missed the first video where I showed our flight from South Korea to Nepal, you can check out the video here. Otherwise, let's continue. In Kathmandu, we were mostly in the Tamil area. Tamil is in the city center and it's the touristic area. Honestly, I was a bit afraid how safety in Nepal will be, but we were told that if we stay in the evening or in the night in this Tamil area, nothing should go wrong. So I don't know how it is if you go farther outside, but all in all, Tamil seemed to be very fine. It's full of shops, full of restaurants, so you can easily buy a lot of souvenirs, probably not the cheapest ones. It is a very, very lively and busy area. For a few days, I was checking what I can do around Tamil, so not just in Tamil, but what's also outside of Tamil, but not too far away because I was also going sometimes like around by myself all alone, so I didn't want to get lost there without really knowing how to get back. There were two places close by that I found, and one was the Asan Bazar. Asan Bazar is only 10 minutes walk from the Tamil area. This is one of the oldest local markets in Kathmandu. There are many traditional houses, very small, very busy alleys. This market was already there from the ancient times, as I found out later, and you can literally find everything here. So you can find food and electronics and clothes. There was a whole street dedicated only to the traditional clothes. It was so busy, so there were so many locals there. It really seemed like it's the main shopping area for local people. Second place I went is 5 to 10 minutes the walk from the bazaar. Biggest building and the one that really caught my attention when I arrived there was this huge temple in the background. It's the Taleju Temple. It opens actually only once in a year for a specific festival. But I actually was going to the Durbar Square. Durbar Square was once a royal palace square, and nowadays it's a UNESCO heritage. Most of the buildings are from the 16th to 18th century. You can see a lot of old buildings. I think many of them are temples. As a tourist, you have to pay to enter this square. I don't remember the exact amount of money, but if you paid once, you can come back even during the next few days once again without paying. You just have to bring your passport with you. There are not only temples and old buildings, but there are also a few museums. One of them is Gaddi Baithak. This building was built over 100 years ago following the European design. It was built by the Nepali Prime Minister who was in charge at that time to also welcome foreign guests. But currently there is an exhibition about the history of Nepal. Immediately to this building, there is the Kumari house. Kumari is the living goddess. Nepalese people think that the goddess Taleju from the temple that I showed before possesses a girl until her puberty. There are several Kumaris in Nepal, but in Kathmandu resides the royal Kumari. You can visit her house, you can go inside the courtyard, and people believe that if she appears at the window, you will be blessed. So many people wait for a long time to see her. Nonetheless, it is also believed that if she shows any emotions, that is considered a bad omen. Unfortunately or luckily, I didn't see her. Anyhow, the Kumari is not allowed to leave the house. She only leaves the house a few times a year, and her feet are not allowed to touch the ground. At festivities, she is often carried by people. So the square is not too big. I really enjoyed the structure of the buildings. I was told there are, I think, 1 or 2 temples which you are allowed to enter, but I was a bit afraid because I didn't really find which exactly those were, and I didn't want to enter the ones that I'm not allowed to enter if you are not Hindu. So I just enjoyed them mostly from the outside, but it has an amazing atmosphere, and it was really interesting to see those old houses and old architecture, which is really unique, I think, to this area. That was it for one day in Kathmandu. I hope you enjoyed this short walk with me through the more or less touristic area. I still have many places to show you in Nepal, so I hope you will join me also in the next video. If you have any questions, please write me in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!